give him the lead. I got a face like Nunu and a body like Puffy. Might let him hit the lotto if he lucky.
You're listening to Carefree Black Girl podcast, where we discuss everything carefree, black, and girl. Period. I am rebellious Kiana.
Hey, welcome back, baby.
Welcome back.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl DJ Candy Rain.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Anika.
Hey, my friends, it is the one and only, the lit Southern Belle, Mimi Nava.
Hey, what's up, gang?
What's up, y'all? How
We
y'all been
back.
doing?
What's this, our second episode this month? We hot.
That's right.
Yeah.
We busy.
Yeah, it's still
we
April.
busy.
Listen, yeah,
It's the last day of April.
it's the
though.
last day of April.
We about to be in May.
Big Taurus
And it's
season.
your
Taurus
birthday.
season. And it's hers before mine.
Right.
Kiana's is right before
The
mine.
eighth.
The 8th, so.
And I'm the
Love
10th.
it. I
Yeah.
love Taurus women.
Taurus energy in the house. Okay, and it's like a Taurus new moon right now or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it
Check the
is.
charts.
It is, okay, I know. Shout out to Sydney.
Check
This
something.
is where Sydney will be
Check the
coming into
charts.
play. Yeah, so I know a little something. So there's a new moon in Taurus, but there's also an eclipse. And usually with eclipses, depending on, where your charts are and things are, things could be really good, or things could kind of pop up and kind of feel like it's a mini retrograde.
Okay.
So it's just gonna kind of depend.
The
might get
retrograde actually
retrograde.
starts on my birthday.
Right. So that's
That's wicked.
But
That's
I
wicked.
learned that my Mercury is already in retrograde, so like that's just my life. It's just
That's
That's
a
your
mess.
All right.
things just happen.
Things
No,
just
y'all
happen.
gonna have me check my chart because
Yeah,
I do
listen.
not need a retrograde.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see what chart is like which of your planets are in
In
retrograde.
yeah.
Anyways.
But I damn sure don't need one. I'm about to graduate.
Yes.
Well, shout out. You just celebrated birthday. You two got birthdays coming up, and then mine is after. So it looks like we're getting ready to have a great summer.
I love birthdays now. It ain't gonna be mine. I just invite me to the party. It ain't
I'm
gotta be my
here.
birthday.
So how you doing? We missed you these past 2 episodes. Welcome back from your
Yes, welcome
break.
back.
How you
Yes.
doing?
I missed
So how are you
y'all.
doing, girl?
I'm
Yes.
good. I'm very, very good. I'm trying to adjust back to life. Tired,
Yeah.
but overjoyed, grateful. I feel like just continuing to move forward and becoming my favorite self every single day.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
I love
that.
that.
So,
Period.
yeah.
I think that's so important.
I
We
feel like I
miss
be
you,
trying.
Yeah,
girl.
we definitely miss you.
I was sitting in
Yes,
the middle
you
feeling
did.
weird over here like this. Like, why am I sitting in the middle
I
like
miss
this?
y'all too. I'm definitely very glad to be back.
Big dot.
Yes,
right.
big dog.
Big dot. Never the little one, babe. Never
Big
the
dog.
How you doing over there, Mimi?
little one. Yeah. Miss Grad.
Miss Grash.
Yes.
I am doing really great. I had my grad shoot this morning.
Okay. Oh, so
Outside.
that's why.
Okay,
Yeah, I had my
cute.
grad
You
shoot
came
this
in here
morning.
all duh.
Yeah,
She got the
yeah.
heels on for anyone. Well, you two can't see either, but she got some heels on with a little dress,
look
and
at
she
the
got
heels.
the fro.
Look.
Very.
Yeah, no, I have my grad shoot this morning. I have my studio one next week. Monday.
Okay, wow.
But yeah, no, I got one of my first acceptances last week.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So what? Acceptance to what?
Get my master's for graduate school.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What
I'm
do
not
you-
gonna say the schools yet until I get both of them back.
Right,
So-
Right.
Well, what do you looking to? What would be your next degree?
So my next degree will either be into integrated marketing, design communications, that area. So I'm getting into more of user experience research and design. I'm getting into the
Nice.
tech. I'm getting into the middleman of media and tech.
All right, tech babe.
Yeah.
Shout out to the tech
Yeah,
babes.
tech is the way.
Y'all get paid good. So
Well, it's also
any
still
tech
media.
babes out there, come on, let me.
Really?
But it's also a
me
fusion between
on.
media and tech because I still have to have some of my media background, and they require a lot of for those jobs. It's a lot of design, a lot of
Yeah.
communication within those positions. So, it's one of the few tech roles where you don't have to actually be a STEM major.
Well, that's
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you, and we hope you get some more acceptance letters. Miss Nika, we was with each other last weekend. How you doing?
I feel so great coming on Charlotte. Charlotte was lit. We had so many
Y'all
beautiful
it
black
was
women.
so fun.
I literally could count on my hand how many dudes was there. Just
Yo,
to let you know
literally,
that. It was super
literally.
packed from literally when I did get there a little late, but as soon as I got there, the women just kept coming. So it's just really cool to see the space that is being created for black women. They just seeing on Instagram or seeing it on Eventbrite or Facebook and just knowing, okay, this is a place for me. And it really is.
It really is.
We got the cookout vibes. The photo wall was going crazy. The artists were literally amazing. The space was beautiful.
Nika.
So I'm super excited for just the rest of the tour. And yeah, I've just been getting ready for my birthday. Okay,
I know that's
I've been in
right.
the gym.
Okay.
I want to know what you're doing for your birthday, girl.
Okay, y'all trying
I
to
love a
Taco
good
Tuesday.
celebration.
I'm gonna send y'all an invite. I'm trying to do Taco Tuesday. My birthday on a freaking Tuesday.
Okay.
Period.
So,
Little taco.
All right.
I'm trying to be with a
Sunday.
sombrero on and like, you know,
We love
having like
it.
a little taco vibe. I probably for myself probably get like a piercing. I've been thinking
as you
about like my tragus or like my belly button.
Friday the
so-
13th
belly
is
button
that
is cute.
the next couple of days after, so you might want to wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
gonna
gonna say you
have
might want to.
sales.
Yeah,
Tattoo
you might
have
want.
sales.
Hilarious.
For the belly
I mean,
button?
I know some piercing specials on Tuesdays. But
Okay.
we got those tattoos.
Yeah, I'm like,
so
I'm not even
I
gonna be
get a tattoo.
here, so I gotta find somewhere in
Oh,
Boston.
no.
I'm gonna be in Boston next. Well, your birthday weekend, not next week, but that weekend of. So yeah, so I'm gonna definitely try to find somewhere where I can get something right here because that's where I got my last tat.
Ooh, did it hurt right there? Because I got these done. I didn't hurt.
It was a good pain. I also
Yeah,
have
it don't take that long. Like
a
10
high pain
minutes.
tolerance, and I kind of like a limit of pain, so I don't know.
No,
Don't ask
I
me.
know. I'm the same way. I have to ask because I don't mind a little pain. But
Okay,
it's just
yeah, it was
like,
manageable.
It's short.
It just can't be deathly pain.
No.
Yeah, it can't be
It's
doing
short
that.
pain. It's short pain.
I would have had just like a big old dot right there. Nah,
tapped out.
but
tapped
I
out.
definitely was with Nika last weekend in Charlotte, and I'm really am just kind of going off of that energy, and my energy has been
Y'all
kind of
like
high
y'all
ever
had
since.
fun.
Yo, it was a blast.
I love it.
And you know what? To be completely honest, you know, you kind of never hear promoters and creators talking about this side of things, but like when you're throwing a function together and trying to get everything set up before everyone walks in, that's not necessarily the fun part, right? Like, that part can get hectic. It's like sound sometimes can get a little crazy coming from a DJ. So it's like for even that kind of part of it to be pleasurable and enjoyable and the whole day just be fun and just literally walking past girls and hearing, oh my God, this is so cute. Oh my God, this is a vibe. Like, oh my God, like it's just these natural reactions and they're not even saying it to me. They're saying it to their friends. They're saying it as soon as they walk in. You know, we were doing raffles, calling out raffles and they're like, yo, the winner is like just now walking in type of thing. She's just getting her bag. So everything like that day was really, really lovely. And it just kind of helps reiterate why we do these things, right? Because they kept saying, you know, we don't really have things like this here. And I think it's important, obviously, that we have this brand and that we are bringing these spaces to these different cities. So shout out to everybody who came. Shout out to everybody who's planning on coming to any of our tour stops. I know Philly is next, and then we got Brooklyn and so many other things.
And shout out to our new subscribers from the cookout.
Yes.
So y'all listening in.
Hey, girl.
We saw y'all. We
Yes.
see you. And we're going to come back. We coming back. We coming back.
Welcome. So we will definitely be back. And it seems like, you know, everybody is in a good space. So happy man.
We're blossoming. Okay. All right, so we have to give it up for our Carefree Black Girl of the Week. A person who's been putting it on for the girls, though. Okay. Saucy Santana.
Material girl.
Like, we cannot deny the influence. And like I said, we cannot deny what he's been doing for the girls, from the rap girls to the fashion girls to everything. He's been taking over and just got signed to RCA.
Yes,
so
that's a big
major
deal.
congrats. I'm just like so excited because I remember seeing Walk and everybody going crazy over that.
Yes.
So
I love Walk.
from now and Fashion Week, everybody was going crazy over Material Girl, and now you're getting signed.
Yeah, and
Shisha, like
Yes,
I love Shisha.
Yo, I mean, and even I don't know, I love it. I'm excited, and I know. Well, he said it. He said that he pretty much signed because of the budget that he's gonna be able to get. Like he's already put out, you know, great material. Literally, he's material.
Missed,
Right?
honestly.
He hasn't
Not
missed.
yet. Not
He
yet.
has natural bops, and I appreciate that. He's not like trying to chase something. I feel like he's making music that is organic to him. And he's definitely opened up lanes. And I think that it's one of those things where like you have to respect him because he can rap, right? Like regardless of how he presents himself, right? He can rap. He's talented. He can rap, and he's not even that. He comes and he's well put together, right? Like you can't say he's not a big stepper. Like and people like him. And I think it's exciting, and I hope the label does right by him, right? Because you know sometimes artists are better off being independent.
I think Latto's also on RCA.
Yeah.
So honestly, I mean, I think they've been producing some really good talent, and they've been putting a lot behind their artists. So
RCA is pretty
I think
good.
it'll be a good future.
And I like how they've been considering their creative direction, because Latto was definitely talking about how she was wanting to step out the box.
Right.
She had big energy.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
And I think RCA is one of those labels that does allow the artists on there to kind of be the freedom to be, themselves.
And that's what makes them RCA.
Right. And that's what makes them RCA. So I think that's dope. I think to start off as a makeup artist, going on the road with City Girls, and that's, for those who may not be familiar, that's kind of how he connected with them. He started off as a makeup artist. He was Santana on the beat at first. And then he
I like
kind of
that.
I know, right? I would let him do my makeup.
Yeah, for sure.
His makeup looks great.
Great.
Every time I see him, I'm like, great.
That's why I'm like, you can't deny what his
Mm.
package. He's the full package.
I don't think he do it now.
And has
But
an audience.
Sometimes he says for some appearances he will have to do his own makeup,
Right.
and you wouldn't even know the difference if it was like somebody else or him, because
Right.
he's bomb.
So I know he just came off tour with Latto. So I think he's gonna kind of sit back. I listened to an interview. He said he wants to go to LA and work with some different producers and catch some different vibes.
Yeah.
So I would assume that we're gonna get something during the
Album,
summer.
mixtape.
Something. And
Project.
him and Lil Nas X got a joint coming, and they said it's a twerk song. So I know we're gonna be shaking ass in like the
And
next
it's
couple of weeks.
definitely
Yeah,
for the
you know what I
gays.
mean.
I love
Yeah.
it. It's definitely
So
for the
I'm
gays.
very excited to hear what they gotta say.
No,
I
for
love
sure.
Santana. I think Santana is incredible. I think Santana is talented. Santana is hilarious. And I love that Santana is distinguishing himself from like being the third city girl.
Yes.
Because people try to like typecast
I hate
him
it when
in
people
that and,
say
like,
that.
Right.
add him to that and say like when JT was in jail that like Santana should come in and perform with her, and it was just giving like
Who said
relax,
that?
like people were saying that, and it was just like no. But I love that he's cognizant of that, and he makes sure that he's saying like no, I'm Santana. Not only am I Santana and I'm myself and I do this music stuff, but like I'm not just Santana from social media. I'm not a joke. I'm not a game. Like
I'm not a gimmick.
He's not a meme.
the way that he uses social media to market himself, to create who Santana is now, to build his own star power is incredible. Like he used to literally sit on Instagram Live and just talk, and people would eat it up. Like he would be a meme the next day. So it's like,
Yes.
I love that. I love that
Carisha,
artists have
please.
that power. Like it's incredible what artists can do with social media and digital now is wild.
Yeah,
Like,
it's definitely they can use it to their advantage.
Yeah.
No, most definitely.
Not a crutch. I think sometimes people get
Like
caught
an
up with that.
enhancement.
Yes,
I like to
right.
think of social media as an enhancement,
Yeah.
because how else are you going to connect to other people if you're not where the people are? You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I also love Santana for the fact that for the longest when I would see like just being in like around other people part of the community, and I would realize a lot of the men could rap, but they were scared to put themselves out there because they were feminine presenting, and they
course.
they weren't what people thought they should be. Right. And it's just really nice to see Santana come out and be like, you ain't gotta be scared. I'm me, and I've made it, and I'm here, and I fuck with the people that like me,
That's
and
right.
I don't pay attention to the people that don't.
And that's why
I love
he's
that.
Carefree Black Girl of the Week.
Yes.
You feel me?
And I love that
Kudos.
though, because I now when I see him, I think of those people that I saw that were talented, that were scared. It's kind of like, this is your time.
Go for it.
Go for it. This is your time.
Perfect
Go
example,
for it.
Perfect example.
Yeah, him. You got Ken, and then you got Lil Nas X. They
Love
got like
And Lil Nas X.
They got a little.
Period.
Matter of fact,
Love
them
Keke.
three need to go ahead and do a little something together. I would
No
like
lie.
to hear that.
Give us
so.
a little sample or something.
So,
it.
let us know y'all favorite Saucy Santana track. Let it.
Please.
What is
Put in the
it?
comments below.
Drop it below. Girl. So. I want to touch base on this Brittney Griner situation just really quickly. Y'all know I'm like the sports girl on here. And only because there was a prisoner released like a couple of days ago, and it started to bring up questions in regards to her. For those who may not be aware or may not just, be in their own shell at the moment. Brittney Griner is a WNBA star. She is at least 6'7", probably a little bit taller, 6'9". Yeah, I was about to say. And that's why I said at least 6'7". And, she got locked up, and she was arrested in Russia for having a hash oil pen, if I'm not mistaken. It was some type of oil. And, they detained her, and she's been detained ever since. It's definitely been a few months now. And
this is at the start of like the Ukraine-Russian war.
Correct. Great
So,
job.
yeah.
Thank you for saying that, because that's important, because initially her family kind of wanted to keep things under wrap because they didn't want her to be used as a political pawn. But as more people started finding out, and of course, news spread, people started bringing awareness to it. And so now we're here, and we have this other prisoner that's just been released. His name is like Trevor Reed. He was locked up in Russia for like since 2019. But he wasn't even locked up. He was just there. A prisoner. You know what I mean? They took him or something, because I think he was. Don't get me wrong. I think he was a part of our military. Or something,
That's
so
a long time, though.
so that is a long time, but they swapped him. So now they're wondering, what can we do, and how can we get Brittney Griner in that same situation?
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, that at the end of the day, we're technically at war with these people, and now she is kind of being used as a pawn. She is a part of the LGBTQ community. Again, she's masculine presenting. She's 6'9", so there's a lot of different variables there that can play into her overall outcome, and it's a little bit scary because we don't know.
It's really scary because nobody's talking about it.
But it's like we kind of can't, because it's like the more we talk about it like in a weaponizing way, the more that I feel like they have to,
it's more ammo for them.
It's more ammo for them,
because we're already at war with them.
Exactly. So it's like, and war is like,
Serious.
we've kind of experienced war, we're all 30 and under, but it's like, war is for real. Like they really do things, like, you know what I mean?
She said they do things.
They do things. Yeah. They
No,
be
you're
warring.
right, though.
So it's like, I think,
for real.
at the end of the day, it's like, you don't want anything to happen to her that doesn't have to happen, off of just something silly, and like the
very impulsive too.
Yeah, so it's like we have to be mindful. But again, we just want to make sure that we let it be known that she has our support, and we're hoping that she does get home safely. Because it is important that she does get home safely.
I think the article was saying that her trial or the case or whatever is coming up around May. So hopefully we'll at least hear some type of update soon,
right?
Or an
on
answer.
what is going on, because it's pretty harsh for having like oils, because a lot of places now, it's legal. But
they actually like extended her detention until May.
Like
so
right
maybe
now
she's
they're
coming home.
Well, they're trying to. Okay, so what they keep doing is they keep saying that like they're putting off the investigation and like until
and keep her there longer.
Yeah, like until the investigation is over, until they get what they need, then they're gonna keep extending it. Exactly.
Political pawn.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. So right now they said
Okay.
May 19th, I believe, is when like her detention is supposed to be over, when the investigation is supposed to be over. But who really knows?
Yeah,
if
they
really
will
let
keep her
out
there
at
and
this
keep her
point,
there,
because-
yeah.
We're definitely hoping not.
They're trying to.
Literally.
We
Yeah.
want
But they're
her
trying to.
And I really do hope that our government is doing the best that they can, because this is a serious matter. This is a person.
I mean, the president's sending money to Ukraine.
So it's like,
why not think about your citizens that are there, that are imprisoned?
and we don't play that, war, that prisoner stuff. Like, so I don't know. Literally free Brittney Griner, like please,
Free Brittney.
please, and
The other
get
Brittney.
her, and the other Brittney too. but definitely free Brittney Griner.
Yeah.
Free Britney shirt.
Because
No, really, free Brittney till it's backwards.
Not till it's back.
Till it's backwards.
I'm-
Free my dog.
I mean, hey,
Yo,
so
they were being serious. I was like, that.
Free my dog at that sale.
I mean,
No,
Now,
it's
have
the
y'all,
same.
what about this Viola Davis?
Brother.
I haven't watched it. I've seen all the memes, and
neither.
sometimes when it's like too many of that, it
I don't
steers
wanna
me
watch
away
it.
from it, because
Yeah.
it's like I'm not going to be able to watch it seriously, regardless. Like I can't. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Y'all done showed it too much.
So
for
yeah, it's
real.
like a series about first ladies. It's not just Michelle Obama, but she's Michelle Obama on the show. And the first thing I saw was the meme with the picture with the lip. And I mean, I get it. She's like a method actor, or maybe like she's very much
She knows
a
what she's
true
doing,
actor.
yes.
Yes.
But it's like, yo, this is too much. All I can think about is just the lips. What made
Nico, why
her do
did
that?
you-
Like, what? I mean, oh my God.
I feel like she probably had to. Like, and she, like we said, she's a true actress. So she's gonna like
She gonna
embody
eat it every
Michelle
time.
all this pop. And if she didn't do that, like realistically, if she didn't do that, it would give like, this is not Michelle.
Okay,
Like,
so
No,
here's
is
my
that
thing.
really like a big?
Here's my thing. So sometimes I feel like people do things on purpose because they know we're gonna react to it.
it's dramatized for sure.
Like
Yeah.
how Drake did
That's
that,
OD.
right? Like
damn.
how Drake did the Hotline Bling, and he knew we were gonna gif him and meme him the fuck out. I
my
think
God.
they did that with this because
But
if they
this is
did
a
it,
serious show?
But if they did this, I wouldn't even know this show was on. I thought this was a series about Michelle Obama. I'm like, how did she get a series already? Like, much love to her, but what she do to get a series? And then
Yeah, I thought it was like a Netflix show.
so
I thought it was like a biography, like a biopic
if
or
they
something.
don't have
yeah.
these pics of her floating around, I'm not gonna know none of this is going on.
They're trying to get people to watch the
what
show.
does Michelle Obama think about this?
Marketing.
Listen,
Like, she
I-
probably ate it up.
you know what? I would assume that her and Viola had a conversation beforehand
Yeah.
because I feel like
And
Viola.
she saw it.
Yeah,
she has seen
Maybe
this
she
before
was
we
like,
saw
maybe
it.
they had
Right.
a meeting and they
She
were like,
already
"Do I
knew.
look
She
like
already
this?"
knew that she was gonna do it.
Bye.
She knew she gonna cut up like that.
Literally bye.
Not giving her funny. Yo, that was great times on social media. That little go. That was great times.
Everybody was sorry.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I love a good meme. And you know, we were just talking about memes with the Viola Davis thing, and it's like, yeah, I just definitely feel like, you know, they did it on purpose because I wouldn't even know that was going on.
Hilarious.
What was I gonna say? What were we supposed to talk about?
Megan
next?
Thee
Oh,
Stallion.
Megan. That's right. Sorry, I got. I forgot.
Bye. I'm
She,
Viola.
we don't want her to become
I
a
was
meme. We
sorry,
really
I'm
want people
happy.
to take her seriously in this.
We do.
Terrible.
Okay, so this Megan Thee Stallion interview. Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion done sat down with Gayle King.
You know it's serious when you sit
that
down
was
with
the wrong
Oprah.
one. I
Gayle.
don't know.
No, really.
And you know, it was definitely a very interesting interview. She was pretty much gave us her side of the story. For anyone who hasn't seen any clips or anything, she was definitely emotional talking about it.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you can obviously understand that is a traumatizing situation either way. I don't know. Did any of y'all watch the interview? You watched the interview? How did you feel about it?
Well, I feel like it just kind of reaffirmed how I already felt. Like, I already felt like Tory shot her. Like, no matter what other people said or what like, of course he's not guilty until he's proven guilty. But I still, like, it still gave that he shot her in general. Like, everything that she was saying made sense. Everything that, like, his behavior and his, like, previous behavior before the situation and how he was responding and acting while everything was coming out, like, it just gives that you shot this girl. You know that you shot this girl. And he just always gave me weird and lame vibes. Even when he was beefing with Drake, but beefing by himself, like, just always just gave
doing the
weirdos.
most.
So I'm not surprised. And he's short, so, you know, they already they know they're short, so they're trying to overcompensate and feel like they're a big man. So it was weird. I definitely, when she started crying, I was like, Meg, because that was sad. Like, because she was saying how, like, she, after her parents died and, like, her grandmother had died, like, she was looking for family. And so that's what made her, like, cling to him almost. Like, that's
A
kind
whole
of how
bunch
he
of people
got
around
her.
that time. Yeah,
And it's sad because, like, she really was that out girl that everybody loved. Like, she was with everybody. She was cool with everybody,
very
trusting of
friendly.
everybody. Yeah, and now she feels like she can't be that anymore because he took advantage of that. And I hate that. Like, I hate it.
Did she go into detail of like what happened the night of?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
like what
everything.
I know about the shooting and like how he was supposed to he was like mocking her and that she still has like fragments in there. But did she say like the situation? Like they were at a party, like.
Yeah, she pretty much explained it. She said that they were at Kylie Jenner's house. You know, somehow an argument, you know, happened between the two. And well, the three, there was an argument happening regardless, right? There was some type of argument. They ended up in the car. She wanted to get out the car. She didn't feel comfortable in it. And then, you know, things kind of transpired. So she definitely, like, she pretty much, you know, she gave. I don't want to say her side because this is still an open legal case, so it's very it's still somewhat
The
weird.
timing, I think that's what got me. It's like, why do it now? Why not wait till the case is over?
Yeah, I don't know, but also Megan is a
she can do
superstar. Well, I think Megan is.
She did it.
Yeah, I don't know. Megan is a superstar, and I feel like Tory has 100% did things and expressed how he's felt about this situation, right? Whether it's in music, whether it's in tweets, whether it's this, whether it's that. Megan has
on the tweets.
right. Megan has really only came out and spoke about this situation when it's in defense of her. So this is the first time that she's on offense. If anyone plays sports.
Yeah.
Right. And she's and she's using someone who's neutral, someone who's not in music, someone who has notoriety, someone who is again just respected, right? And we can't expect her to go to a Breakfast Club and talk about this seriously. We can't.
Don't sit down with
you know what I mean? So,
Definitely
I think
no, because you will not get to speak with him.
Right.
I'm tired of that series. Stop sitting down with Charlamagne.
And I mean, maybe if anything, I feel like maybe she wants to talk about it now, so that way, whatever plays out in court, maybe she can just let that be, and she can just breathe, and she maybe just tucks this behind her. Who knows, right? I just think that. I just feel like I think she's just again using her own platform to say what she needs to say and tell her side of the story.
He's been pretty messy too. He's been messy.
That's what I'm saying.
So I like that she's being strategic and that she is using a credible source, and I think that was very smart of her. I think she's been very smart about it. For the most part, she has been quiet. That's what she said.
She never said anything. They always
spoke
for her.
She said what she said. He did it.
Taunting, and not even that. Yo, the taunting, I'm sorry to cut you off. The taunting at Rolling Loud with bringing out the baby.
Wow.
The
baby,
bring him out.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta think about all of these things.
Yeah.
So she's been poked. And it's like, now now this is my turn to say what I have to say. So
people's always been speaking for her or at her. And it's kind of like, you got only a few times to keep, bow. Because I'm a smart cookie. I'm about to get real strategic on your ass.
Right.
Don't
When
do
you
that.
really think about it, that is a really traumatic experience because you got shot in the foot. Then the police immediately came. It's literally this whole era. That time
And
was
that's
like
what she was talking about too.
People was getting killed by the police. It was very much. I can imagine she's just coming into fame, hanging out with these type of people, going to these type of situations. Her mom just passed away.
And she's popping.
That's
she's
a traumatic
star.
experience.
And
When
she's
you
black.
get shot,
She had to lie. She lied for him.
Yeah.
you
So-
got shot,
Yeah.
and that's really because and you still have to deal with this. 2 years later, you're still dealing with it. You still got the fragments in your foot, and you're an artist. Who knows what this can do long term? And what I love is that she is really using it to her advantage and just blowing up, doing her thing, working. She's working.
She's been really just focusing on
She
her
got
bag.
the brand. She's been doing music, Grammys. I'm proud of her, honestly. I'm very proud from the fan who was listening to Pull Up Late in the freestyle.
Right.
So, I'm a fan. I just hope that it just works out.
Yeah.
This thing works out. Legal stuff is really,
Right. Well,
it's really tricky.
It's tricky, and I feel like you said, Megan has kind of shot up pretty quickly, right? So it's she was just giving us freestyles on Twitter, Instagram, whatever the case may be. She gets popping. Her close immediate family passes, and then boom, this happens. It's all of these things are just happening back to back.
I want
to
her
back
to
to
heal.
back. So I
want her to take some time and just don't do nothing.
Right, and
Please.
that's what
Don't
scares
do
me
nothing.
a little bit. It's
Because she's been working through all of it every single
and
time.
she just did Coachella.
We haven't
that's
really
major.
seen her rest or really take time. She took time, but she was doing a whole album, and then she brought back Tina Snow. She's like the hot Tina Snow's about to be put away. Here comes the hot girl. Then she was like, Tina Snow, hot girl's put away. Tina Snow coming out. Then she put that's when she did Thought Shit. So she was always been working,
But
and
I
that
think-
bothers me.
Well, it's hard, right? Because it's we're in this time and age where it's Megan is Megan. I feel like if she took some time away, we would still love her right when she came back. But you can't front that wouldn't make her lose a little bit of steam, a little bit of money.
Yeah.
She's doing all of these things, and she's in the position she's in because she's in our face. So it's for me, that's where I empathize with her, and I get concerned not just as an artist, but like as a black woman. Yes,
because you're carrying all this weight on you, and then you're just pushing,
and you're just pushing. So I am hoping that that she's able to process. I'm hoping she's able to heal. I'm hoping that she is going to be able to take some time away at some point. And we're hoping for the best from this situation because again, this is a traumatizing situation. It's been ongoing. I can only imagine how dreading and anxious this could be, just having to wake up and worry about what's going to happen, what's next, how's this going to affect me, and all these things. And so we're sending you love as always, Megan.
No, we don't know what's happening on the back end. Like she could be going to therapy or doing what she needs to be doing on the back end.
Absolutely.
So if that's what you're doing, sis, then do what you need to do. Because I'm also the type of person where like if I don't want to say going through stuff, or like if something happens to me, like I don't want to say harp on it, because you have to process what you're going through. You have to be human, you have to heal through it. But like I know for me, when somebody tries to play me or the devil tries to play me, it puts me more in my bag. Like it makes me want to go out and eat even more. Like it's literally like ammunition, like it's like fuel for me. So maybe that's how she feels. Like,
and I would hope so. That's why I'm like, I'm hoping she's just okay. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm just hoping that she's okay. And you know what I'm saying? You made a great point, because it's true. Some of that stuff might not be so heavy to her, right? It can appear heavy, but it's not heavy. But at the end of the day, I'm just hoping mama's good. Like I want you to be good. You're young. You have so many years to go. I'm tired. I'm ready for this situation to be over. Police.
Literally. I think she is too. Period. So we have some bops for the girls. Some tunes that y'all need to get into that you may not have heard, or that you may have heard. Let us know what you think. We're gonna let you know what we think. So we're gonna start with Kehlani's album, Blue Water Road. What are the girls feeling? Is 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10?
I'm not gonna lie, her last album had me in a chokehold, and this did not so far. I love that she is really getting into like, I guess, more creativity a little bit. I saw like the vision with her videos and stuff. So I do like she's getting to tell the story how she wants to. So I love that. But it wasn't hitting for me like the other project.
Got it. That's fair.
Well,
I didn't
what about
get
y'all?
I was gonna say I didn't get it. Okay, I'm lying. So not that I'm lying, but I listened to one song, and I'm not gonna hold you. When I tried to listen to it, I was kind of really anticipating Future's project, so I kind of went back and listened to that.
I'm crying.
And so also too, Kehlani's R&B, like I have to listen to that, and her type of R&B, I have to listen to it either very early in the morning or very late night. And it was like in the middle, it was like mid-morning when I was like going through rotations and things. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back to this at some point this weekend. So
I'm definitely gonna come
next
back
time
to
we
it.
record, I was gonna say next time we record, I can kind of give you an answer, because I just played one song. I was like, yeah, I could tell that I'm gonna, need a different type of vibe for this. Like,
I'm dead.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, to give a music a fair chance, because I try to, at least as a consumer. It's like, if I know I'm not in the mood for this, I'm not about to force myself to listen to it. Like,
you're not gonna give a fair review at all.
Yeah. So, but I do like Kehlani, and I hope that I do like at least a few songs off of there.
Shirt.
Yeah,
I was
see
gonna
that.
say, I came prepared.
That project had me in a chokehold.
Water had me in a
It was
chokehold
good until it wasn't.
Yes,
10 out of 10.
Yes.
Put me through the pandemic for real. Water put me through the pandemic.
I would say this one for me is like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
It's growing though gradually, because the strong songs are strong.
What's your favorite? What's the first song you put on repeat? That's what I like to ask.
The first song I put on repeat was Wish I Never, which is the Slick Rick sample.
Okay, yeah, that was the one I was feeling.
The song that, like, the best song for me is Everything. Like, Everything.
Oh, the interlude. Oh, no, not the interlude, the actual song.
Yeah, it's
Everything.
like, baby, it's the Everything.
I'm looking at the track list. So
yeah, no,
Everything
same.
is good.
Okay. She got blast on there.
I really loved the direction. I love the creativity as well with the album. I love that she's really in her bag of like who she is. I think that all the R&B girls right now are like really becoming themselves even more and establishing themselves as like their brand, but it's all organic. Like, it's all who they are. Like, I know SZA just finished her album, or said that she finished her album, and like even with her, like you can tell she's getting more into her bag of who she is. And like LMA is coming back. Like, I feel like all of the girls kind of took a minute to gather themselves in terms of like figuring out their brand or what they want to do creatively. And I think Kehlani has kickstarted this in a super, super strong way of like Blue Water Road. Like, it's so cohesive, and it's so everything that she's been showing on socials, everything that she's been building, like in terms of her branding. And I just love the album. I think it's really, really good. I think that it's growing on me.
Yeah, I think
but
it'll grow on
definitely
me.
have my favorites. Wish I Never, Tangerine is really good. The track with Sid, Get Me Started, was really good.
Okay.
But everything is just amazing. Like,
I like how you mentioned that.
and the video of everything, oh, babe. She looks, Kehlani. I ain't gonna hold you, Kehlani. You look good, babe. You look good, babe.
Yeah, Kehlani got the girls in a
Like-
chokehold on the low. I'm
No, that's
like,
my
I be seeing y'all. I'm like,
I love
oh,
Kehlani.
Good.
I love her. I love
okay.
her.
I
I'm glad you
see.
mentioned that because
Crazy.
I saw pictures posted on Twitter.
That video
And I was
good.
like, ooh,
Like,
that's how you pop out.
girl,
Pop
you-
out then.
Okay.
Pop out then.
When y'all tour, Kehlani?
That-
No, for real. When the tour.
No, she looked good. And the
yeah,
video
it
looks
is.
completely different than what you expect. Like, listening to the song.
Mhm.
I was like,
Huh,
I
I
heard the
like
song.
that.
I was like, oh, okay. Like, I
I'm
wonder
glad
what the
you
video's
said
gonna
that.
give. Then I watched the video. I said, oh, it's different.
I'm
but
glad
it's
you said
good.
that.
Like, it's fire. It's fire. Like,
All right, so what? Okay, so we got Kehlani.
Yes.
Oh, Flo Milli hopped on Mona Leo's "We Not Humping" remix.
Yup.
Yep. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't hear it yet. I haven't. Listen, there's a lot of music that dropped. Oh no. I don't have nothing bad or good to say yet. But I love Flo Milli shit. So I'm hoping that it's that Flo Milli shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
still don't like the song, but
Yeah, we did say
I
it was.
love them together.
I like it
I
now.
love that they're getting the bigger budgets and getting vibrant and cute. And I mean,
They-
she
they
kept,
was-
she
look
was
was
the first
cute.
video was really vibrant
Yeah.
too. So like, yes, I do love that they got these bags behind the girls.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know
Give
who
them
the
the
investor
bags.
is, if it's the label or whoever, but I love it. I love just how they're looking good.
Yeah, they are.
looking good.
There's like in
And Flo Milli's that girl. So
And I just want to say, Kiana, I'm gonna say I like that song now. Like when you were talking
Thank
about like
you.
y'all didn't
like it now.
I went back
you.
no after that episode. I went back listening. I was kind of just like.
put that.
okay. Okay, so
What?
for those
Yeah.
who don't know, right, we this season, like maybe the first 2.0 episode,
Yes.
we did a hot or not segment. Go back and listen to it because it was a little description, about
the
that
song.
That
song.
was lukewarm.
We had to come to the conclusion that it wasn't hot or not. It was lukewarm, but now it's hot.
I'm updating my
It's
conclusion.
hot, it's hot, now
Put
it's
that
hot.
dick
Okay.
up. We not humping.
But I did say how she was trying to come on that like Flo Milli.
Yeah,
flow,
yeah,
and
yeah,
she
yeah,
got the
yeah,
girl
yeah.
on
So
there,
she got it on there.
It was
But they're
definitely,
cool.
Yeah.
definitely a
They're like
vibe.
homegirls.
I like
Yeah.
that
I love
rap
that.
girls are friends now. Like growing
Please
up,
be friends.
they were Foxy and everybody was beefing. It's like, please like each other so we can get songs. Like now we can get. I be so excited when I see all the girls together. I'm like, yay!
Especially when Sweetie and Doja did like their little collab.
Give me
Yeah.
something. So
I love Flo Milli.
I wish we would have got a lady version. So who want the smoke? I don't know who we could have threw. We could have threw anybody on that bitch.
Yeah.
But
I would've
who wants
loved-
smoke with
Ooh,
me?
who wants
A
smoke?
Dreezy.
I would've
Give me a
loved to hear
Rico.
Dreezy.
Give me a fucking Megan. I don't care. I go. Nardo,
No.
you can still do it. It's the summertime. Run that back turbo. Like
Do it for the ladies.
Yeah,
Do it for
like-
the girls in the
You
gays.
know who I want to
today.
hear that? I want to hear Remy
Ooh, okay.
immediately.
I want to hear women.
That's-
I didn't know
Off
we was
top?
gonna go on.
No.
I
that.
want to hear Remy immediately. Like if Remy's not
Remy's
on it,
gonna rap.
I'm gonna.
I don't want to
beef.
listen to it.
I want to
Okay.
hear Dreezy.
She definitely want the smoke.
Yes.
I do. I kind of. Part of me wants to hear Asian doll. Like
Asian
Yeah.
I
really-
wanted to give that.
She definitely wants
I
the
wanted
smoke.
to give that for
She
sure.
want all the smoke.
I
Even
think-
a Cuban.
Cuban, yes.
Dream doll.
Dream doll. Yes.
She want all the
Yes.
smoke.
What? Oh yeah, Nardo.
She
Nardo,
want all
call
the
me,
smoke.
bro. Call me. Call us.
Where's
We
the
got
A&R?
ideas.
No, Nardo, call
Who's the
me.
A&R?
I
on
also
this
want
project.
Enchanting because she has that little whisper. Who wants some? Who wants some? I
She
want
could
her
be
on
at the
it.
end like
Oh, I
At the
Jill.
end,
love Enchanting.
yes.
I like Enchanting. She's definitely a girl to watch too.
Yeah.
Actually, we should have mentioned her in a little
Yeah,
segment
want
before.
some.
Definitely, tap into her. She's definitely got some things going on. So, but yeah, there's definitely some bops out there. I think we're gonna get a lot more for the summertime. Like, there's definitely so much music dropping. I do
And
think
tours?
SZA's coming soon.
Yes.
Ooh, I love the tours.
Tours
Yeah,
are back.
Tours are back.
Lizzo
Safely
and
Lizzo.
The tours are
Like,
back.
I thought that was They're going on tour. Like, that's different.
Well, Latto just got off tour. Now she's on the Lizzo tour. No, you know what? I feel like Lizzo wants to be ratchet. She's gonna be at Young Thugs. She's gonna be on Young Thugs. She's gonna be on Young Thugs and Friends in Atlanta.
She definitely wants.
She's coming. She's performing in Atlanta on Young Thug show.
Lizzo, come perform at the Carefree Black Girl Cookout. Like, that's where you can get all the ratchet at. Like, fuck you.
Yes. I don't think she just want to be seen as a pop star. I think she wants to be a rapper. I think she really wants people to see her like that. And so I think that's probably why she's like, Latto is cool because, and then honestly,
Latto's
big energy open up so much doors for her. Big energy open up a new audience for her, so we can't really hate on her. She got freaking Mariah on the remix.
Well, we know why she did that song. Like,
so, big energy makes sense, but her other songs don't make sense. I wonder what the show gonna look like.
I like her album,
you got
though.
me weak right now, bro.
What's the show gonna be?
I mean, I think that it's going to be a mix, right? Because Latto is trying to transition into a pop star, and so Lizzo is trying to do the opposite. Exactly. So now that we're talking about it, I'm like, oh, I see.
They're interlapping over each other.
Yes, they're introducing each other's audiences to each other.
They're intersecting.
Because
yes.
if you like Lizzo, you can like some Latto songs. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
it's not off brand to do so.
It's not. So it does make sense, you know? So I think that show is going to be lit. I think the girls love Lizzo. I think the girls love Latto. You know, I wouldn't mind pulling up and seeing what that's like. You know what I mean? So who knows? But definitely, you know, there's some bops going on out here, man.
For sure. I love Lizzo. I think that Latto is fire. I'm interested to see what that show is gonna look like. Just in general, like, I don't know, but
a lot of ass.
A whole lot of ass.
A whole lot of
But
ass.
I agree. I think that Lizzo doesn't want to be typecasted. I think that Lizzo is becoming, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I think from my point of view, it seems like she's becoming more and more confident as Lizzo. Not saying that she ever felt not that way, but I can only imagine like the hate that she gets for no reason, like just because of what she looks like, it's just like I can only imagine what that does to somebody, right? And like her taking breaks from social and like leaving Twitter and stuff like that, like right now she seems like, I don't care, I'm Lizzo, damn right, and I look good. And if you don't like it, you just don't like it.
Being carefree. Shout out to her being the fuck free.
No,
like that.
Real.
No, like that is, I feel like that's one of the ultimate like ways that you can just be carefree is just standing in who you are, being confident. And you know, sometimes that takes time, right? But when you find that and you find that moment, you step in there and you stand in it, you know? And I think, you know, we're going to see more of that. So I totally agree with what you said.
Talented.
Yeah,
she
is.
I
love Lizzo,
man. Like, she should feel like she's that girl because she is.
She very much so is.
So if Latto adds to that energy, love to see it.
Big energy. But yeah, man, those are.
Did y'all hear that new Rico?
I love Rico. I heard it.
Big energy. Okay, BK the Ruler is so interesting to me because she has such fame. It's like, why is she going so hard right now? What is up with her?
As she should.
But I think it was a perfect combination.
Very much so.
Very perfect.
I really appreciate Rico Nasty for who she is. Another carefree black girl, because I don't think that you could be who she is without being carefree, because she's extremely different. And that's why we all like her. And I think that's why it's so important to be yourself, right? Like, imagine if she tried to come out as somebody who she's not. Like, you know, we might not have appreciate her and love her for who she is.
Yeah, and I feel like if it wasn't no Rico, there would be no BK the Ruler.
So that's exactly what I'm saying is like with people being authentic to themselves, it just opens up doors. I mean, you can look at a Missy, you can look at even a little Kim. Yeah. Like, she was being authentic to herself and what she kind of wanted to be, obviously, you know. So it's just, I don't know. I love Rico. She rarely misses to me. Like, she rarely ever misses. And I love that she puts out music consistently.
Yes.
Like
always
that. Like you know, you don't really go too long without hearing something from her, and I appreciate that because
it's either a single or like a little EP,
feature,
feature.
Something. Like
yeah.
she's always working. She's
love
definitely
Rico,
always
man.
on festivals. She's gonna be at Broccoli Fest if I'm not
going.
mistaken. I wish I was going. I should
I'm
have tried to
going
get
for my
tickets. You should have told me you was
birthday.
going.
No,
Really,
go
it's
ahead,
Mother's
go
Day
ahead.
weekend. I really don't be inviting people.
Oh,
so,
okay,
like,
got you.
it's
That
weird.
makes sense.
But
But yeah,
I'm
Rico,
excited to see her.
that's definitely a little bop. I like it for sure. So yeah, I
Love
think
it.
we're gonna start seeing more of those types of girls out here, which
I
is
like
dope.
it. That's the girl on me, but I like it.
Yeah.
Cause there was just certain points. The beat was fighting y'all,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I love y'all. Like
Right.
I love Rico. I love BK the Ruler. Like love y'all down. I think that it's a perfect collab. I think that it's the perfect two people. But the beat at certain points was doing one thing and they were doing another thing. But they both were eating, just not like together.
Yes.
So I feel
Understood
like
what you said.
She said she was at that table, she was at that other table,
Yeah,
and
you
they
know,
was eating.
they weren't together at certain points, but I'm not mad. I wasn't mad at it at all. I think that
I'm sorry.
I think that it was really, really good. I do. I just think me personally, it has to go on me.
Yeah, no.
I love it, and I love them. I hope it blow. Period. Speaking of, I hope it blow. Justine Skye, what a lie. How are we feeling?
she's a singer. I'm just joking.
Bye.
You're done.
I don't know. I just feel like you know what? This is her moment. I'm glad she took it. I'll say
I
that.
agree.
This is her moment.
She
I'm
actually
glad
released a
took
song.
it.
What
She
happened?
released music.
She did. She released that song in some
Went on
response
Jimmy
to-
Kimmel.
I think she did a video.
Well, she
What happened? Tell me what
started
happened.
basically like, okay, so she was in a relationship with Giveon, and he cheated on her, and you know their whole situation went how it went. And so what a lie is basically, I don't want to say in a response or like addressing that situation, because she did kind of address it on socials, and I believe she told everything that happened on like Instagram Live. Or
She
something.
did. I watched it.
So this song is just kind of like addressing all of that and like really just her way of getting it out, her therapy, and he actually released the song like I think the same day or like around the same period,
day
like
as
a
her.
response
Like
to her
that
song.
Friday.
It was
Like she dropped Tuesday, he dropped
all right.
Friday.
Yeah, didn't hear his song because you're petty and you're weird.
And his
for
was
that.
like about or something about a lie. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it
haven't
was
even
something
heard
about a
it.
lie. It was like you didn't even try to be different. Like
yeah,
you wanted
pretty
us
much
to
like
know.
the same title. Yeah.
Good Lord. Well,
No.
you
But I
know.
love it.
Well, petty games, you know, made the more pettier win.
I want her to get her 15 minutes. She's so beautiful.
I
and,
like her.
She's
can-
talented.
Yeah.
And she just needs to find her, sound. She's trying to be poppy or like R&B.
I think, so I don't know, because I know Tink tried to work with him, but I know she was kind of working with Timbaland on her last project.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually produced her last project.
Space
So,
and Time, I think.
Yes. So I think that, and that project was actually good. Like there was some bops on there.
Yeah, I enjoyed it because I loved Justine Skye since she had the purple hair.
Right. Yeah.
I liked her since she was on
She's a
Tumblr
trendsetter.
because I was in middle school and I said, "This is
Yeah.
look." I love Justine Skye.
So I feel like with that, with working with Timbaland, I think she's gonna be trying to find her sound with that, and I hope that works out because it did. Like I said, she got some bops on that last one, and you do have to have a sound, right? Like you have to have something that we're familiar with, that we know that this is at least one main ingredient that I'm gonna get every time that I listen to your song, right?
some distinction,
Right, some type of distinction. And I think, as an artist, you're free to find that. Like, some people are gonna like you at certain periods than others, but we definitely hope that, every artist out there is trying to get their sound, like find that. So,
I think she's trying to get in her R&B bag.
yeah,
low-key.
me too. I think
That's
she
what
wants
it
to be.
gives.
That's very much what it gives, and I'm here for it because she can sing and she got some good content.
I would agree.
no, for real.
I like girls who got something to sing about. You know what I mean? So.
Hey y'all, we got some girls for y'all to watch.
Ow.
Keep your ear and eyes out.
Yeah.
So we want to start with Tiana Major 9.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to
queen.
she's
Great songwriter.
yeah, very great
Great
songwriter.
songwriter.
Grammy nominated. She was nominated for Collide off of the Quinn. You hear me? Queen and Slim. I put it together.
As you should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out. But yes, and yes, so shout out to her. And she just dropped a project, if I'm not mistaken, not too long ago.
Fool Me Once.
Yes. So exactly. And I did have a chance to kind of skim through it a bit. I didn't get a chance to like really, soak it in. There's been a lot of projects kind of releasing lately, but I do plan on, going back and listening to it, and we'll probably insert a song of hers in there because she's definitely a girl that y'all should, watch. For me, I love a good songwriter. And
pen go crazy.
Right. And her pen does go crazy. So it's like if you can songwrite and you can actually perform what you're writing, then
Total package.
Total package. So I think that we're gonna start seeing more from her, especially when you get that Grammy nominated title in front of you.
You get that exposure.
Yeah. So it's like you get that exposure. Now you can ask for a little bit more money. You can be in different spaces. She is from the UK. So I think, she's popular over there or whatever, but I think, we'll start to see more of her, in the overseas over here on our side.
Yeah, I've been seeing her name in a few places. So
and she has like a few remixes and features and stuff. So,
and she
and I like
with
that.
Jasmine. She
Oh, okay, that was one.
Yeah,
Boom. That's why I'm like, I know
that
her
was
name's
10
been
out
out
of 10,
there.
like 10 out of 10. I love Tiana Major 9. I've been like, not to be that girl. I love her. Like, Lucky was my song for that entire summer. Like, love her so much. Her Affirmations album, like, she just seems like a super cool, like, very nice type of girl from her interviews and stuff. And I don't know, she's just super talented. Like, her voice is just ridiculous. Her pen, ridiculous. Like, even when she opened for Jasmine, she was just like, it was all organic and just,
that's dope.
she was just feeling the vibe. It was like,
We love performers like that.
Yes.
not doing too much.
So you said that you like Affirmations, that project, right?
She has
so would you say that that's where people should maybe, if they want to listen to something of hers, maybe go back and listen to that? What would you suggest?
Where should they start if they want to listen to it?
I would definitely say start with At Sixes and Sevens. That's her, like, I guess her first album.
Like
like a
project.
mix? Okay.
Yeah. It's I believe it's her album.
Okay.
But I would say start
Like
with
it's on
that.
iTunes?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm looking up this.
Yeah, Apple Music.
So
yeah.
it's back at 6 and 7.
just aged
Yeah.
myself.
Well,
Okay.
At Sixes and Sevens is the original one. Then she has Back at Sixes and Sevens, which is like the deluxe version. And then she added another one that's just like extra mantras and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, major
Oh,
mantras.
cool.
I see it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would say start
She
at
is an
at
artist
Sixes and
with a
Sevens,
vision.
or even Back at Sixes and Sevens, because that project is fire too. Like the Sir collab, the Jack James collab, who is fire. Like Jack James, get into him. I just love her. Like who she collabs with, how she writes, how she performs. Like it just gives that she loves what she's doing, and you can't
deny that energy.
Yeah,
like you gotta love somebody who
Shout out to
loves
her.
what they love doing.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
You definitely put me on.
Yeah,
and she's
love
like,
her.
she's a fly little shorty. She's
She
26.
is.
Like I'm
She's
just,
gorgeous.
I'm just taking a look. Like
No, I ain't
But
know
yeah,
that.
definitely, she's a girl to watch, y'all.
Yes.
Anybody we've mentioned has did a damn thing, so watch what happens this year.
And
No,
with
for
that,
real.
with that in mind, definitely get into my sister, my girl, Miss Blaze. If you did not know, she didn't just drop an EP, but recently dropped her EP, Take Two. So get into her EP. But also she just dropped her music video for Take Two, the song, and she has a couple other videos out. So get into Miss Blaze, that girl, Miss
I love
Blaze,
her.
as you should. She's working on some more stuff, working on another video, doing what she
Didn't
needs to
she
do.
get the
but,
thing from Yo Gotti too? When she
yeah.
did the freestyle, I loved her freestyle for Yo Gotti,
Stuff with
and
girl
she
is going up,
and she got noticed by him. I love that
Yes.
for her because she was repping Clark Atlanta. Love Clark Atlanta. Like I
I know
love
what y'all talking about.
I love that
know
she
what y'all talking
repped the school and she was just like
She's a rapper?
Oh,
the rapper, Miss,
and she
Where
is
she's from?
Mississippi.
Moss Point, yeah.
Mississippi.
And she is so great. Like I love Southern women rappers.
Yes,
So when
they bring
when
the
I heard
vibes.
her, I said, "This feels like home."
And she's fire. Like, one of my favorite bar from her, and I tell her this every time I see her. It's like in an Instagram freestyle that she did, and she was like, I want some. Oh, what is she saying?
Oh, no, don't forget it.
Every single time, it's like I want some M's. What she said? It just ate. You gotta
gotta
get
run it back
into
when we
it.
get off
You have to
camera.
get into it. Like she says so many different things and so many bars that you just gotta catch it, and you don't even know until like after the fact or like
That
until she said it's like
she's so
you
clever,
said
bro.
that like she's
That's
incredible.
fire.
Like you have to get into Miss Blaze.
That's
You have
intelligence
to.
right there.
Immediately.
Like I love it.
So Miss
I don't
Blaze,
take L's. I want some M's and on P the Pioneer. That's what it is.
That is crazy.
I knew I was gonna remember it.
There you go. It's her music on like streaming services, like on Apple Music and all of that stuff too. Okay,
Definitely be blasting her when I be getting ready.
definitely
Be trying to
gonna
get
take
cute.
a listen.
Give it to
Yeah,
my girl.
I think so. And I think another person that the girlies should get into, and I don't think we mentioned it, but I'm gonna mention it because why not? Our founder, she dropped her own little project, not too long ago.
Yo.
Yes.
As
You know what I'm saying? I think y'all should get into it because she got a video that's gonna be releasing soon too. So our girl Kiana, she dropped an EP. Go Kiana, hey, go Kiana. But on the real though, she did just drop an EP, Miss Valentine, and I genuinely like it. It's a 4-track. King definitely seems to be that one. You know what I'm
like
saying?
it.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was in the video.
You're excited.
Come on, not you in the video.
I know.
We're
Yo.
gonna see her Gemini side.
Yo, let me tell you, Quana, that she got me to come out my shell a little bit. So, so I think y'all should get into it. I think y'all should, listen to it. And I say that only because genuinely, I've been out in my car. I throw her in my mixes, and her song "Don't Play With It" seems to get like really good reception. So I think if you like girls to bop to and you want some cute shit that got some bars, go ahead and listen to our girl. Like she got something for you. So go ahead and check that out. Thanks. So
Girls to watch.
Check them out.
All right. So our carefree key for this episode is about patience and waiting. So I just had this on my heart and I really just wanted to share it and like put it out there in the world to anybody else that may need it. Your test is producing a testimony. Your wait is to prepare you for something that's bigger than your current being can imagine. So be still, be patient, and be grateful. And that kind of came to me because, like, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm in a period where I'm in between blessings or like I'm trying to figure out what's about to happen next and there's nothing else that I can do on my end, it's just like, oh my gosh, like what's happening? And I get in my head and I overthink. I'm like, okay, well I lost or like they're not going to call me. Like they're clearly they hired someone else. So we're just going to keep moving with life. Like it's all right. I'm going to take my L. And it's like, you don't know that yet. You're still in your waiting period. So don't get in your head and get super anxious or feel like, speak ill over yourself. Because at the end of the day, like this period that you're in, the preparation period that you're in is to build you and to help you grow so that when you get that opportunity or you get to whatever the next step is, like you're ready for it. Right now, you can't even imagine it. Like your current being couldn't do it, doesn't see it. So you have to like build and you have to grow into, I don't want to say another person or like a new person, but just grow just in general.
Evolve.
Yeah.
You evolve. You always evolving.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think those are some really. I like those. I like words, so I like what you did with that. I see what you did
beautiful.
there. That was pretty fly.
Thank you.
I think patience is something that that we all have to practice and be better at practicing, especially in this era where everything is very instant. Like everything is instant. Everything is instant. And it's like you have to let things play out. We're not in control as much as we want to think we are.
Absolutely.
And I think those times where we're impatient, that is just a subtle reminder, or maybe not so subtle reminder to, we're not be patient. You got this. Figure it out. Just let time pass and, let things be. So
no, you said that at a perfect time because I'm the one that's waiting on acceptances. I ain't waiting on so it's kind of like I did have a point where I kind of didn't want to apply. Like just because like I got like it was like March 3 rejections back to back to back. So it was like dang, I was like I don't know. And also it's just kind of like it's also scary for me because it's like I'm changing industry, so I kind of already kind of feel like I'm going in with like not much of an advantage. So it's just kind of like it's really been like a test with trying to be like no I got this and then like meet with other people that are doing what I want to do, and then just have them be like, you're on the right track. It's kind of just nice. So it's also very important when you feel like that to speak to other people that are like doing what you want to do, or that may have more knowledge than you do, so they can kind of help guide you to that point if you really want it bad enough, and they can help you, give you advice, and also reassure you as well, because they know that it's very much so like a very shaking time. So those people are very like important when it comes to like, I guess you could call it a mentor, but it's just having people around you that know more than you about something. I really hate people who be like, I want to be the smartest person in the room. I'm like, you're dumb. You're dumb. Because why would you not want people around you that can teach you something? So I just think that like when you talk about the preparation, that's what that preparation looks like, is just getting around people that know about these things and know how to obtain these things because they got it and they did it. And I love that.
But it also looks like stillness and whatever that looks like for you. Like being in the moment and allowing yourself to just be human, allowing yourself. Because I know for me, like if I'm going through something or like if my energy is bad, I don't want to be around people. Like I'll still have my mentors, and like I talk to my mom about everything. That's my best friend. So like I'll talk to people and, you know, get perspectives and from that way. But like for me, how I process things is like I talk to myself. Like I'll journal, I'll write things down, or like I'll record voice notes and stuff like that, like just to get it out. But for me, what works the best is just being still. Like, okay, in this moment, what do I need to learn? Like, how am I responding? How am I responding to this like waiting period? What does that say about me? How does that make me feel?
What
like
I need to learn from this.
Exactly.
I still do that
on here. Like
that's a good.
Would you say?
I was saying that's good because I do that, but I also feel like too for me, I kind of be like, all right, I need this strategy, I need this plan, which is fine, but it's kind of just like I always feel like I have to have something like prepared. Because I feel like for me, it's kind of like piss poor performance, you had a piss poor preparation type of thing. Even in your waiting time, because sometimes when you're waiting and waiting, like I'll see people be like, yeah, I waited for this to happen. And it's like, I don't want to celebrate too early. That's also what I fear. I don't want to celebrate too early. Yes, act like I have it already, but it's like I still need to make sure I'm doing what I need to do on my end. I don't want to slack.
I like that I like that you mentioned being grateful, because I think that's what's the one thing that's holding me on when I'm trying to have to be patient. Is like just be grateful for right now. Like literally be grateful for what you have, because like you were in the same space X amount of time, so just be grateful. So a lot of times I be getting down because I'm like, dang, I don't have this, I'm not doing this, and it's like. And it's been so long and I've been so patient. Like, why isn't this happening? And it's just like, you know what? Just be grateful. You have made some type of progress. Like, you just got to think of it that way and really change your perspective. So I agree. And I think that goes into stillness too. Like, you just got to be grateful and breathe.
Literally, you have to. But I like that you said that, because like, I kind of feel that way, but differently, because like, I don't know. I feel like you can have a plan and definitely have a little bit of a plan, some form of fashion. But for me, like in times where I'm in full on plan mode, like I'm finna do X, Y, and Z, God was like, "Oh, you're so funny! Like you thought that was gonna happen.
You're not in
blew it all up.
You're not in control.
So for me, I just be listening and just going with it. Like, all right, God, if that's where we going, that's where we going. Like, okay, let's just trusting the process. But I don't know. I feel like having a plan or not having a plan, just remember those three things. Literally.
I think my thing is I try to just really pay attention. I wrote a tweet the other day. I said, talk to the universe and see how she listen to the universe and see how she responds to you, right? So like, if something isn't going your way, if you have this plan and you have to advert from it, there's probably a reason from it, right? And those are those times where you have to be still, you have to be patient, you have to look at yourself and say, okay, what's going on here? What can I do? What is the lesson? I always feel like there's something to be learned from there. You know what I mean? And I think within that stillness and you analyzing and figuring that out, that's where you get that evolution and you're able to become, you're the next best version of you, and what you were talking about earlier. So I don't know. Patience is your best friend. And it's just all about the balance of being patient. Don't be stagnant, be patient. There's a difference, There's a big difference. So
Yes.
I love that. Shout out to you.
Thank
get
you.
free.
Beautiful.
And that's a great way to get free, you know?
Yes,
it's
get
like
free.
that's how you get your freedom, is being the best version of you, not having to keep learning all of these lessons all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's really important, and you know, just having a balance. I think life is so much about balance. So
is.
find whatever that is for you. Everyone's, you know, balance is different.
All right, guys, this is Nika. Be sure to follow me on Twitter actually follow me on Instagram at Carpe Nika, and follow my blog, broketodope.com on Instagram, and broketodope on Twitter.
Hey y'all, it is the one and only You with Southern Film, and follow me on Instagram at MimiNava_, and on TikTok at MimiNava.
Hey y'all, what's T? I am Rebellious Kiana. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you looking for me. You can find me at Rebellious Kiana. That's REBELLIOUS KIANA. Again, I don't know how you girls spell it, but I spell it KIANA. So make sure you follow me and tap in, babe.
I gotta get like a little tagline or something.
Right.
Y'all just be I ain't got it. I ain't got nothing for you. But hey, y'all, it's Candy Rain. Make sure you follow me on everything. It's literally My Candy Rain across all platforms. Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud for sure. And of course, make sure you listen to me every Tuesday and Wednesday, 3 to 5 p.m. on Spark FM Online. I be DJing live and having interviews and stuff. Yes, you know. And earlier we mentioned the Charlotte stop, and that's just, you know, our latest stop. Up next, we have Loading Philly. So I just wanted to mention that before we got up out of here. Tickets are available. Definitely just check us out. Come follow our Instagram and our Twitter. Our Instagram is Carefree Black Girl Inc. And you know, we have all the links and everything there for you. And our Twitter is CFBG Pod. Definitely follow that, because you know that's us. And talk to us, right? So don't be shy. Like, if you're listening, don't be shy. You know, you can hashtag CFBG Pod, or you can even just tag us. Let us know you're listening, or even let us know your opinions. If y'all have girls y'all want us to mention to watch, all of that stuff, like, you know, we want to talk and, you know, interact with y'all. So don't be shy. Like, we're here to talk, because we're here to talk. You know what I mean? So definitely make sure you follow us. And, you know, just stay locked and loaded. We also have Brooklyn coming up June 11th. So make sure you do that. But Philly is Saturday, May 28th, 3 to 8 p.m. at the Urban Creator Farm. So come out, pop up at us, come see us. Of course, we're going to have good vibes. Obviously, Charlotte was lit, so Philly is going to be just as lit, if not more. So, you know, come out and come be carefree with us. We'll see y'all next time.